Good afternoon. I'm attorney Lee Marvin here at Marvin Law Office in Grand Rapids, Michigan. There's two important things that I want to talk to you today about regarding immigration. First is the new proposal for the asylum changes. This is really big, and this is not probably going to go through eventually. It's going to be contested in court, but the Trump administration released plans to update the policies of asylum to actually require aliens outside the country to actually request asylum in the countries that they traverse through before doing it here in the United States. That is a major departure from prior asylum law, and it's very unlikely that that's going to go through without major fights. Okay, so stay tuned on that. The second one is all this ICE raids across the country. I want to give a quick basically advice to people who might be facing these sorts of problems and how you handle ICE coming to your home or your work. First, if it's your house, don't let ICE into your house. Stand at the door, either be inside the door, talk to them through a closed door, or go outside, okay? So when you're there talking to them, make sure that you ask for the warrant that they have. Identify, see who the person is they're looking for, and if that person is actually in the house, you have to tell ICE that. If you don't, whether you're an immigrant or whether you're a U.S. citizen, you obstruct justice. That's a serious felony, and that is something that you don't want to deal with. So you can't lie to ICE. You can't hide the person who's in there unless you're not worried about the consequences. So if the person is not listed on the warrant, is not you, you don't have to answer any other questions other than whether the person is inside the house or not. You don't have to tell where they work. You don't have to say, they're going to be back in 10 minutes. You don't have to talk to ICE anymore, okay? Important, do not resist ICE. If you're the person they're looking for, you have to basically come clean and present yourself. If you don't, there's consequences that will actually make it more difficult for you in immigration court. Don't fight with them. If they're not doing things the way they're supposed to, there's a different place that you can fight that. You can sue the government. Don't worry about that at that point in time. Just don't fight with them. Same thing with driving or at work or in public. You basically ask ICE for the order, basically the warrant, to see what is listed on there. If you're not the person listed on the warrant, you don't have to talk to them at all. You can just walk away. Or you can just say, I have the right to remain silent. I'm not going to talk to you, okay? So, again, don't fight or argue. Let's see, what happens if ICE detains you while you have a pending immigration process? I always recommend clients keep the proof of their filings with them in their pocket, in their car, wherever, so they have proof that they are actually going through a process. Or if you have an approval, like a work authorization, keep that with you, because legally you're supposed to keep that with you at all times. That will basically be an opportunity to show ICE that you're actually trying to do something, and in many cases they will go away. They won't try to arrest you. It's at least something. It is not a legal right to have them not move forward with the process against you, but sometimes it is helpful. They can use their discretion to decide not to come after you. They'll just go away. With all this, it's important to remember you always have a right to an attorney. Okay, whether you are here with no documents or you're a U.S. citizen, the Constitution protects us equally. There's always the right to an attorney, and you can always ask for one at that point in time or later on. If you have any further questions, contact our office, 616-450-2981, or go to our website, marvinlawoffice.com, also on Facebook at Marvin Law Office. Thank you.